Briefing journalists on the outcome of the BRICS Summit held recently in Kazan, Russia, Russian ambassador to Ethiopia Evgeny Trikhin said with its democratic decision-making structure, BRICS is notably more egalitarian than many established organizations.
Regarding the Kazan Summit itself, delegations from 35 countries and 6 international organizations participated in it, as you are already aware. Such broad representation clearly underscored the authority and role of BRICS, as well as the growing interest in cooperation with it, demonstrated by the states that are indeed pursuing truly independent and sovereign policies. The BRICS countries have held meetings in narrow and expanded formats to discuss pressing issues of the group's activities and prospects for expanding partnerships across 3 main areas that are politics and security, trade and investment, and cultural and humanitarian exchanges. They exchanged views on key international issues with a focus on the escalation in the Middle East. We also explored prospects for cooperation between BRICS states and countries from the global South and East in the interest of inclusive, sustainable development. Most importantly, all sessions and events that I have mentioned took place in a traditionally business-like and open atmosphere, fostering mutual understanding that is customary for BRICS. This constructive approach to joint work allowed us to conduct an in-depth discussion of a wide range of issues over the course of 3 days. The Kazan Declaration, which summed up the discussions, was approved at the summit.
Regarding the new development bank aligned with the BRICS aims for a more inclusive, resilient and sustainable world, presenting member nations with equitable and accessible economic opportunities. The increase in the share of settlements dominated in national currencies helps reduce debt service costs, strengthens the financial independence of BRICS states, Ambassador Trikhin elaborated.
The group's members are seeking alternative sources of funding because developing countries are convinced that the new development bank, which has issued billions of dollars in loans and allows them to be repaid in national currencies, is more tolerant of countries than the IMF and WB. Since 2018, the bank has funded over 100 projects amounting a total of $33 billion. The increase in the share of settlements denominated in national currencies helps reduce debt servicing costs, strengthen the financial independence of BRICS states, and minimize geopolitical risks, that is, free economic development from political influence as much as possible in today's world.
The ambassador has also lauded Ethiopia's ability to work collaboratively on national and international issues and to clearly demonstrate its position on international issues that made it a successful country at the summit. The ambassador indicated that Ethiopia's participation in cooperation in BRICS will play a significant role in the progress of the goals of the member states.
Addis Ababa is rightly considered to be the diplomatic capital of the continent, since it became home of numerous diplomatic missions of foreign countries from all continents of the globe. The headquarters of the African Union, regional offices of a number of United Nations structures, and other influential international organizations. In this regard, I believe that Ethiopia's participation in BRICS gives the association an additional weight, allows it to significantly expand its interaction with the countries of the continent, promotes the dissemination of ideas and practices of BRICS at the Pan-African and regional levels, including on the basis of specific examples of Ethiopia's work within the association. In addition, Ethiopia has a significant human, economic, and energy potential that can be realized in joint, mutually beneficial BRICS projects for the benefit of not only Ethiopia, but also other BRICS countries.
According to the ambassador, the 16th BRICS Summit concluded by setting out directions for creating a fair global order and approving the Kazan Declaration.